a history of health problems, including rheumatism and a congenital heart defect. And so this was the moment where the group of 10 became 9, and this moment actually saved his life. And he's subsequently lived to about 2013, where he passed away at the age of 75. So he's the member of the group who actually made it due to various other health issues at the time, unfortunately. But hey, good on him, I guess.
Yeah.
Luck.
So what this tells me is 3 important things.
Yeah.
1, they were all very skilled and certified.
Yes.
At the highest level.
Mm-hmm.
2, they were smart enough to, or at least for, like I said, initial thoughts, to know their limit. You know, he went back. He didn't go, was it Yuri? I think there's multiple Yuris. This Yuri said, my knee, it's hurting, not feeling well. I'm going to go back. This isn't going to be good for me. And 3, people knew that they were out there, that they were going out there. It wasn't just like, hey guys, let's just go walk into the woods.
Right. And beyond that, like, you have somebody from the group saying, yeah, I'm smart enough to recognize I can't do this trip. I'm heading back. So you have somebody actually from within the group saying, I'm heading back, and they know that this group is going out. In fact, I don't know if I'm going to get into this later, but they also planned to send a telegraph to somebody once they had returned to signify, hey, we're good. Everything's good. We're returned. They had set a planned date for that telegraph to happen. So yeah, people were aware that this was happening. They were being very safe about it. But this is the last time that the remaining hikers were seen alive.
Woo! That is scary and leaves a lot of room for conspiracy theories.
Oh yeah. It's so unnerving to think about the group heading off on a trip that, like you said, they're fully equipped to handle. They're all very young, by the way, most of them in their 20s, young 20s, as they're students. I believe Yuri was in his mid-30s, and he's the one who's turned back. Yuri Yudin, to be specific. There are 2 other Yuris on this trip, but it's very unsettling to think about. But let's dive into the timeline for the hike, the trip itself.
Okay.
Now, I want to say this. Although the official timeline becomes a little bit muddied here, obviously, because all of the people who lived this trip have subsequently passed away, it is possible to track the records of this group's route because of the diaries that they kept and various photographs that they took on the cameras that were found at their campsite. Some of those photos I think we have available to us, and we're going to post some of those on our Twitter account at RedWebPod if you're interested to see some eerie during the trip photos of these individuals. But here we are, January 31st. They prepared to climb a steep incline and stashed excess food and equipment for their return trip at a nearby wooded valley. So once again, to note what you said, they're very smart. They're preparing for their return trip. They know how to pace out their rations and everything. And they know they are planning to return. There's no indication here that anything is going to go awry or that they're going to spend extra time off on their trip.
Man, when you're telling me that they were like taking notes in their journals and they had like cameras and equipment like that, this is getting juicy. This is getting real juicy. I feel like, I mean, again, who knows? Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but like there might be some tangible things that could sway my theories and suspicions one way or another.
It's very possible. I would say, you know, at this juncture, knowing what's to come, we wouldn't be talking about this at all if it weren't for the diary here and the students that subsequently went to go try to find these individuals. So it's very smart that these folks took photos, documented everything.